How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I think I'm there. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is not gonna be a long live, you guys. This is not gonna be a long live. But I missed answering questions yesterday. Ask Amoira yesterday, and I missed it today. We do have a question, you guys. And again, this is not gonna be a long live. So just put your thinking caps on for a minute, okay? The question is, if two incomes are needed to pay the mortgage, okay, are you living beyond your means? Which means if both of y'all work, right? If the wife income is needed to help pay the mortgage, I'm not talking about paying the light bill, the cable bill, the gas bill, or the movie nights. I'm saying if the wife income is needed to help pay the mortgage, let's say your mortgage is $4,000, okay? And if the wife needs to come up with $2,000 of the 4,000, does that mean that you guys are living beyond your means? Okay. Give me the answer in the chat as I give y'all my answer to the question. I say yes, it means that you are living beyond your means, because I do feel that if it takes two incomes just to pay the mortgage, yeah, you guys in trouble. You guys in trouble, okay? Because there's way more bills to just paying the mortgage than just paying the mortgage, right? You got the mortgage, the light, the gas, the water, the phone, the cable, the insurance, the internet, the gardener, the pool, if you have one. Like, you got food and clothes and miscellaneous and a whole lot of other bills in the house. So if hubby or wife, however you want to situate it in your family, right? If their income can't pay the mortgage, then yes, you guys are living beyond your means, because if one person gets sick, one person out of that marriage gets sick and cannot go to work, that means the mortgage is not getting paid, okay? And if the mortgage ain't getting paid, honey, everything else ain't getting paid either, right? So if so it was a question. The young lady actually said that if her husband could not pay for the whole mortgage, she feels like that they would be living beyond their means. Well, of course, men came back and they was just a yapping about it, yapping about it, yapping about it. And some other people said, well, it takes two these days. It takes a husband and the wife to be able to pay the bills. But that wasn't the question. The question was, if it takes the wife income, but which I just said two incomes, if it takes the wife income to be added to the husband just to be able to pay the mortgage, does that mean you guys are living beyond your means? And my answer to that question is yes. Your husband should be able to pay the bill. I mean, the rent. I mean, the mortgage. You know what I mean? The mortgage, the rent, however your situation is, that should be able to be covered with one paycheck. Okay. She said, me and my husband help on all the bills. Okay, let me ask you this. You said you and your husband help on all the bills. If one of y'all take ill, okay, and one of y'all cannot work, is it going to mess you guys up? Because if one person falls and can't go to work for 6 months, you guys are going to be in trouble. Now, I understand that y'all may help pay the bills, because my husband and I, our income helps pay the bills as well. But if one of y'all can't work, will one paycheck be able to hold you guys down? Or do you need both incomes to pay the bill? Because if you need both incomes to pay the mortgage, yeah, you guys in trouble. She said, my husband split the mortgage. Oh, he does? Ooh, Cassandra. Where you live, Cassandra? Are you here in the U.S.? If someone lose their job and no savings, y'all are on the streets. Okay, Miss Tanya, that's what I'm talking about. One income should be able to cover rent at least. That's what I'm saying, Tammy B. Who's the one that said we split? So you can't come up with your. She said, I live in Baltimore. No, I can pay all the bills if he leaves today. Okay, can he pay all the bills if you leave? She says, already can't work over 3 years. I had cancer and he takes care of all the bills. I take care of what I can with my disability. So we good. Okay, so you still have an income. Your disability is an income, right? I think that's labeled as an income. So you still have some source of money coming in. Now, is that income short term or is it gonna last for a while? She said two incomes is always better, but if I didn't work, my husband could pay the bills and mortgage. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Two incomes, two incomes is most definitely better than one. But the question is, do you think that you would be living beyond your means if your husband needed your income added to his in order for that mortgage to be paid each month? Mortgage, rent, same thing, okay? Does your husband on the first of each month, does he have his hand out saying, I need your half? I need your half, or we gonna be on the street? He said, my man pays the rent and I pay the utilities. We split the household needs, okay? She said, yes, it's definitely disability. I've been on it all my life. Okay. Oh, you've been on disability all your life. Oh, okay. QC said, when I was married, the household expenses was always budgeted off of one income. After the divorce, I kept everything and my standards of living did not change. Okay. And I feel like that is the smartest way to be, you know? But I say budget all the necessary bills off of one income. Now the extra stuff like your housekeeper, your gardener, your pest control, your alarm system, those type of bills to me is extra. But the main expenses, which is your rent or your mortgage, your light, your cable, your internet, right? Well, not even really. Well, yeah, cable, internet to me, that's a necessity. Okay. Internet is a necessity. I mean, when I go somewhere without the internet now, I feel naked. Okay. But food and miscellaneous and stuff like that, that should be budgeted off of one income. Okay. Now, you guys going out to eat and going out for entertainment and stuff like that, that's extra. But your necessity household expenses should be budgeted off of one income. She said, I know a married couple that don't like each other, but they stay together because they can't afford the rent without each other. See? Now that's just crazy. Now that's just crazy. So would you say that they moved in with each other and moved together and they were living beyond their means, Miss Blessed Tarin? Because I would say that's living beyond their means. And why can't they downsize or get another place, you know? She said, where do the kids' expenses fall? Because that's what my income cover. My girls got to keep their hair done, amongst other things. See, that's the thing. If you and your husband agree to, baby, you pay all the bills and I take care of the kids, hey, that's acceptable because guess what? The mortgage is paid by his check. Meaning if you didn't work, right? He could get a part-time job or whatever the case may be, but he will not lose a roof over you guys' head. Okay. Because when you say the kids' expenses, you're talking about clothes and hair and stuff like that. Well, you know, back in the day, our parents didn't take us to get our hair done. So that's a necessity. I mean, that's not a necessity. That's a what do you call that? An amenity. Getting your hair done is an amenity. Getting your nails done is an amenity. Okay. Going to the spa, going to the massage, that's an amenity. My husband pays all the bills, but one bill I went out and created, he made it clear that it was on me. Okay, that's fair. That's not the mortgage, though. That's not taking the roof from over your head a new day. So that's fair. It's living beyond your means. You should always budget as if you have one income. I'm not living anywhere I couldn't pay by myself. See, that's very, very smart. Very smart. Okay. Very smart. I'm by myself and I'll pay all my bills by myself. But Lynn, if you ever got married, right? Would you go into a marriage knowing that your husband will tell you that your income is required to help pay for the mortgage or the rent? That's how my mom and dad did. Daddy paid the mortgage and bills. Mama handled us and the groceries. Okay. Yeah, I think that like I said, the necessities, right? What you absolutely need, I think should be covered under one paycheck because honey, you never ever ever know what may happen. I do believe that you are living beyond your means if you need to. And I'm not talking about for all your bills because I understand that, these days we have a lot of bills because we have a lot of amenities. We have, sometimes our daughters, we want them to have gymnastics or our sons to have taekwondo or the extra classes that we put our kids through that costs money. But if you take away all of those expenses and you get down to the nitty gritty, the mortgage, what's going to keep a roof over your head? Does your husband come to you on the first of each month with his hand out, or you come to him with your hand out saying, I need your half? Because if that's the case, you're in trouble. She said, we've been married for 17 years and we have everything we need for ourselves. We go out and still pay the bills. We always got money. Oh, okay, Katori. That sounds really good. Everybody can't say that. Tandra said, my husband pays the mortgage, but we don't have any credit cards or vehicle debt. I only pay the utilities and life insurance. Okay. That's lightweight right there. She said, we pay our mortgage up for 3 months in advance. I always put something in my own personal savings every month. Anything can happen. Yep, that's true, Cassandra. That's pretty good that you guys pay your mortgage up for 3 months in advance. Now, I don't know how you're doing it, but if I was you, I would be paying those 3 months toward the principal, okay? Because that's how you knock down the payment of your home. Paying just 3 months just to pay 3 months is one thing, but paying it toward the principal is huge and very important. Every time I pull the money out of my pocket, he would not let me spend it. I have a good husband. Honey, I'll be pulling the money out my pocket in the closet because he wouldn't see all the money I pull out my pocket, honey. I'm gonna spend some money, okay? She said, I feel if you have to help on the mortgage, then you probably going 50-50 on everything, and I am not doing that. Yeah, no. I've never been an advocate of 50-50 relationships. I don't see the benefit of 50-50 relationships, and it screams loud. But I do know people that do it. I just don't see the benefit of it. Like 50-50 on everything, like who's leading who? And I mean, I know, 50-50. Nah, I just can't see it. I was going to say the money don't mean anything when it comes to the man's role in the relationship. But at the same time, if I got to pay half for everything, I'm not going to sit here and listen to you because now you my homeboy. Now you my homeboy. In order for me to be able to respect you and allow you to lead me and my family, I gotta feel like there's more reasons. If I'm paying for half of everything, you my homeboy. In my opinion, you my homeboy, and we just get together every now and again and bump and grind. Yeah, I treat you like my homeboy. She said 50%, 50-50 is a roommate type shit. It is. Okay, she said we put it toward the principal. Okay, I understand, Cassandra. I got you. She said, well, my son is 20 in college and working, so we are able to splurge if we want to. I'm a business owner, so I try not to get out of control with my money. Okay, smart. She said, in addition to budgeting on one income, you should have enough money in savings to carry you for at least 6 months. You should. But majority of Americans do not, cutesy. Majority of Americans do not have an emergency fund to where if something happened and you didn't get paid for 6 months, I would say most families after 2 months of no pay, they hurting. Hurting real bad, okay? Real bad. Raise your hand if you have 6 months of emergency fund in your account, meaning that if you and your husband both stop working and y'all were out of work for 6 months, could you last? Could you last? She said, all my kids is grown. It's just me and my husband. Okay, got it. She said, we have a 2003 Town Lincoln paid adult for. What does that mean, Contoria? She said, when we was together, we paid the bills out of one check and we had luxury out of the other free money. Okay. I see two people, okay, three, that have 6 months of savings to where if you and your spouse stop working today, that y'all will still be fine for 6 months. 6 months. You won't be stressing out, crying, kicking the air. QC said, I can survive at least 1 year. That's good, QC. You are in the right direction. Now you know you are in the 1%er, baby. Because I can't even sit here and tell you that I can survive. Let me see. Ooh, child. My bill's so high, y'all wouldn't even believe it, honey. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll be able to survive a year. Not with our lifestyle. Not with everything that we pay for. No. I do not have no year worth of savings, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. She said, what I missed, I just got here, damn near broke my ankle. Miss Magnificent, for the people that's just coming in, right? The question is, if your income basically is if two incomes are needed to pay the mortgage, are you living beyond your means? Meaning that if your income is needed to help pay the mortgage, right? Needed meaning added to your husband's income. If both of them are needed to pay the mortgage, do you think you're living beyond your means? She said, I don't have a spouse, but I'll be good for at least 6 months. Okay, a new day. So you're doing it on your own. Okay. Okay. That's very impressive. Very impressive. She says, not at this time because we just went through this and used up our savings to survive. Oh, okay, Miss Tanya. I got you, baby. Okay, Beverly Adams says, I'm Jamaican and my mother always said everyone should have 6 months worth of bills. Yep. I hear you, baby. Yep, that's what my daddy told me too. Everybody should have at least, well, he actually told me 90 days, but 6 months sound even better. She said the Dave Ramsey book, Money Matters, is a great read. Yeah, Dave Ramsey is actually good. But QC, let me ask you this. Did Dave Ramsey say 6 months or did he say a year? I thought he said 90 days, but he probably said 6 months. Lakeisha said, I could definitely survive for 1 year. As a Muslim woman, we don't have debt, no credit card, no school loans, no car note, no mortgage, etc. Anything that occur interest is harmful or harming a sin. Oh, I did not know that. You just taught me something, Lakeisha. Are you serious? So you guys don't have mortgages. So do you not buy a house or you just pay it outright? I did not know that. You just taught me something, sister. Lynn says, Amoira, nowadays, life and living changes the way things going. People that don't have it, it's going to take 50-50. I disagree, Lynn. I disagree. No, honey. They can go out and get 2 jobs. Do you know that there was a time in this world where not just the man worked 2 jobs, but the woman worked 2 jobs too? Now, I'm not with that 50-50. Now, I don't know nobody my age that does 50-50. That's some new age shit that's going on, like my son age stuff, which I be like, wait a minute, what? I'm waiting on her half. What? Her half. Boy, if you don't go sit down with that her half crap, I don't agree with that, Lynn. I love you, but you should not have to pay 50-50 to survive. Now, I'm not saying both of you guys shouldn't work and contribute. I'm just saying if you land up doing 50-50, then like, girl, you can live in your house and he can live in his, baby. Miss Magnificent said, I pay all the bills alone. I don't have a partner. That's because I have 7 different sources of income. So I would say yes, but not for everyone. Ooh, okay, Miss Magnificent. I like that. 7 sources. That's what's up, lady. Absolutely. What's up? She says, we're getting back on track and rebuilding the savings. Same here, Miss Tanya. That's what I'm doing as well. That is what I'm doing as well. So I'm spending these next couple of years saving, rebuilding. Okay. She said, we pay everything cash, sis. Ah, wow. I did not know that, Lakeisha. I did not know Muslim pay everything cash. That must just be in America. Are you here in America? Because I lived in a Muslim country and they don't do that. They have mortgages over there in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi. They are a Muslim country, but they do not pay everything cash. I could have a lot more of these damn grown kids just playing. She said some people don't have anything to save or nowadays making snuff to get by or making enough to get by and survive. So many things changed in inflation and other expenses going up every day. Yeah, but they also paying you more too, Lynn. She said if I paid 50-50, housework should be 50-50. Beverly, 50-50, honey. That's your homeboy. You hear me? That is your homeboy. You hear me? I just don't agree with the 50-50. Hey, Shantisha, how are you? She said, one of my sisters do 50-50. I asked her what's wrong with her because that's not how we were raised. How many women, by the show of hands, how many women are okay with paying 50-50? You giving him half everything, straight down the middle, every month, half of everything. How many of you guys are okay with that? I have never put myself in a position to have to depend on someone else's money. Yes, I feel you on that. I can't sit here and say that because I can't pay this mortgage by myself, but I can downsize. But my husband can pay it by himself, but I can't pay it by myself. I'm in America, sis. Even some Muslim here take mortgages, but it's against our belief. Many still do, though. Oh, okay. I did not even know that. I knew y'all had some rules, but I did not know having debt was one of them. That is something interesting to know. So having debt is a sin. Wow. Wow. You pay cash for everything. Wow. Wow. So how many by the show of hand thinks that paying 50-50 is okay? She said, I'll continue to live alone if I got to do 50-50. Me too, Kayshawn. I promise you I would. You hear me? I'm just not, If I got to pay 50-50, I'm definitely not living in no house with no man. If I'm playing 50-50, that means I am either roommating with my girlfriend, one of my female close friends, or I probably wouldn't roommate with a guy. So if the only way I'm paying 50-50 living in the same house with somebody, if it's a female roommate of mine, other than that, I can't see it. I'll be living by myself paying 100. She said, if he handled a mortgage, I can contribute to smaller things that equal or less than the amount of the mortgage. I'm all about compromise. So it's really based on the two individuals involved. Yeah, that's true, Miss Magnificent. I could see paying the light bill, the gas bill, the water bill, the cable bill, or something like that. But needing your money to help pay the rent, help pay the mortgage. Yeah, no, something ain't right. Something's not right. If he missed a couple of days of work and that check don't add up, then where his other half? Where his other amount at? Unless he's a salary worker. She said, if I have to pay half, then what purpose are you serving in my life? I choose to remain single. I get it with these new breed guys. Yeah, like what benefit do you have if you are splitting the bill straight down the middle? What is your gain? What is your asset? How is that relationship benefiting you if y'all splitting everything straight down the middle? If that's the case, that means y'all get to toss a coin to see who won the argument, okay? Or discussion. If y'all having some type of discussion or debate, you toss a coin, and whoever win in a coin toss, that's who wins, you know? She said some jobs are not the same. Oh, some jobs and some ain't. Okay. That's another thing about Muslims. Paying 50-50 is frowned upon. It's our husband's responsibility to take care of all the bills. Don't forget me. Don't get me wrong, although I'm a stay-at-home mom. Mama got a little tuck. Mama got a little money. Mama got a little jingle. I ain't mad at you. My son works for a builder, and his clients are Indian and Nigerian who pays cash for their home. Their homes are worth 700 or more. Yeah, there's a lot of people that pay cash. We had a cash offer on one of our homes that was $1 million and so dollars, and we had a cash offer, right? I was like, dang, who has cash laying around like that? But some of these people come from up north, whether it's California or New York or something like that, and they already bringing a big bag, you know? And that's why I'm single now, and anyone I do deal with gotta have his own so I can smash and leave the money on the nightstand. You so funny, Miss Magnificent. Beverly Adams from Jamaica said, I lost my job 1 year ago and my husband pays everything. See? He already had the income to do that though, right? Or did he have to go out and get another job? If I had someone with me, I don't mind 50-50. Really? 50-50? How old are you, Lynn? How old are you? Are you in your 30s? You got to be. My husband says he pays the cost to be the boss. And I said, okay, boss, you got it. I love it, Sharon. I love that. I call him boss every day too. Hey, boss, how you doing, boss? What's going on, boss? You holding down the fort, boss? Listen, I'll run that name in the ground. He wouldn't want me to call him boss no more, baby. He'll be boss 24/7, boss. You hear me? I be like, hey, boss. In the phone, I change his name to boss. Pay the cost to be the boss. I'm talking about it, baby. I will have his name in my phone, the boss. Soon as he called, I'm like, hey, boss, how's it going? She said, me and my daughter pay 50-50. She moved her baby daddy in. Will I be wrong if I move out and let him take over? Do you want to move out? Because I have that baby daddy paying some money, baby. You hear me? It'll be 3 ways. It'll be triple instead of 50-50. She said, will I be wrong if I moved out and let him take over? So you're going to give him your whole house? My husband is a project manager in DC. Yeah, he's getting paid, baby, here in DC. Now, do you guys live in DC, though? Do you guys live in DC? She said, Mr. Boss. Hey, Miss Tanya said she's going to call him Mr. Boss. Not just boss, but Mr. Boss. Be saluting him and everything. Be like that dude on Bad Boys for Life. Saluting you and everything. Be like, oh, you pay the cost to be the boss? Okay, boss, what you want in them eggs? You want pepper, salt, cheese? What you want, baby? What you want, Mr. Boss Man? Mr. Boss Man, what you want? Listen, I'm here to tell you. I mean, you know, people run their relationships different and we understand. But I would encourage any woman that's saying that they would go 50-50 to reconsider because, I mean, girl, you could do 50-50 by your damn self in your own house. You hear me? She said, did you enjoy Bad Boys more? I did. I always enjoy them. Martin is so funny to me. Lakeisha said, my husband pays all the bills except my phone bill and insurance on the car. My husband is the breadwinner. That's what I'm talking about. Let them be, girl. Let them be the breadwinner. Some of these guys be wanting to make less than you and try to be the boss. Hey, raise your hand if you would let your husband be the boss if he made less than you. I would still let maybe because I've been in a relationship forever. So if I made more money than my husband, I would definitely still let him be the boss. Only because he he's proven himself, he's proven himself to be the man that he is for years. Now, going into the relationship, I probably wouldn't. But after 16 years, yeah, if I make more money than him, it is what it is. I wouldn't care at all. He can still be the boss. And I give every penny to him too. I would give every penny. Lynn, you 55? You 55 and you will pay half. Girl, she said, I was just going to say that. No, not the mortgage, but by the time you pay all the other bills, it's going to add up to the same thing: lights, gas, cable, grocery, and all other expenses. I mean, you ain't got to pay all that now, Lynn. Damn, honey, that's a lot. Just grab the light and the phone and let him have the rest. Or you get the light and the groceries and let him have the rest. Now, you're not supposed to pay 15 bills to his one. Heck no, honey. You're going to be ending up paying more than the mortgage. Just take you a couple of light bills, something that you ain't got to strain to do. Mookie said we stay in an apartment and I can't stand him. And yes, I want to move out. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if he moved in and you can't stand him, then yeah, I probably wouldn't have let him move in. But I mean, if you're able to leave, yeah, I'll probably be gone. I'm not about to stay, especially in an apartment. That's too small. I'm not about to stay with somebody I don't like. That's too small. Now I can see if y'all stayed in a big old house and he on one end of the house and you on another, but apartment, that means you see that joker face every day. Hear him every day. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She said, I would too, because he probably already feel a way about you making more. So yes, I would still let him feel like the king of the castle, even if I made more. But would you go into the relationship like that, or would you just let that happen over time? Over time, yes. Going into the relationship, nah, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in entering a relationship where I'm already making more money than you. I smell problems already. Nah. But after the foundation is already built and can't be shooken, yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. She said, if it takes the mortgage and you can if he takes the mortgage and you can take all the other expenses, your bill's going to add up to the something by the time you finish adding up all them bills. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, Lynn, you shouldn't pay all of them. That's too much. The Black Swan said, all I have to do is keep plenty of food in the house. He has always told me if a man can't pay all the bills of the home, then he's not the king of the castle. Ooh, the Black Swan, where you from? Are you from the South? You sound like you got you old Southern country man, girl. A Southern man. I know your man ain't from New York talking like that, honey. She said, overtime, yes. Going into hell, no. She said, going into it, hell no. But overtime, yes. I live in Howard County, and my house is about 900,000. Howard County, where is that at? Oh, yeah, you said D.C., right? I think you said D.C. Never entering a relationship with someone making notes. Making notes like house notes? Oh, okay, you corrected it. She said, never enter a relationship with someone making more. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean? So you won't get into a relationship where a man is making more? Huh? Shoot, that's the only way I'm going into a relationship. I can't go into no relationship where he making less. I probably wouldn't be interested. I ain't even gonna lie. She said, at my age, a guy would have to match my energy and my money. I have already raised my boys. Girl, what you done said? I'm talking about matchmaking made in heaven, baby. She said, my man came into my setup, house, kids, etc. Once we had a baby, I stopped working, so it was scary for me to relax and let him take over. But once I relaxed, kicked my feet still kicked up. Girl, what you done said? I feel you on that. Okay, is Howard County is in Maryland? Yeah, Maryland is an expensive place to live. She said, nobody gonna be the boss. What the hell do the boss consist of? I mean, somebody got to be the boss. But I'm saying if you paying 50-50, Lynn, I understand where you coming from. Both of y'all can call shots around that mofo. You paying 50-50. I wish I would pay 50-50 and he asked me where I'm going. What you mean where I'm going? You don't have the right to ask me where I'm going. When you take over this damn mortgage, then you can ask me where I'm going. Until then, boy, I'll be back. Stop playing. 50-50 gonna bring on some attitude. You hear me? I'm gonna be mouth almighty, attitude, mouth, and everything. Where I'm going, huh? She said, Amoira, tell Uncle Mike that he is missing out. Yes, I'm definitely gonna tell him, girl. I'm definitely gonna tell him. She said, to be honest, I don't even let my man know what I have. I'll play broke and be rich as F. I feel you. She said, Amoira, my sister-in-law said she's going to Mississippi to find her a good man. I told her I heard that's where they at, girl. What that one lady, a husband at? Where did she say he was at? It was one lady. I just asked her where her husband was. Who was that? I can't remember the name, but where she say her husband from? I can't remember. She said, I got me a southern man that pay all them bills and take care of all them children. Okay, Cherry. Okay, I hear you, girl. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, honey. Who was it that I asked were they from the South? Well, she said her man pay all the bills. She said, I don't like how he treats my daughter. And when I say something about it, he brings a wedge between my daughter that we get into an argument. And plus, he doesn't work. Well, you know what, mama? Let me be honest with you, child. It is probably best that you leave. Because did you say they married or they just boyfriend and girlfriend? Let me ask you that first. Are they married or are they boyfriend and girlfriend? Because if they married, she does supposed to listen to her husband. But if they just boyfriend and girlfriend, girl, I'll probably go off on Shorty for real. Oh, he the boyfriend? Girl, bye. He would not have no control over my dang on daughter head and daughter head until he put a ring on it. You hear me? He should be paying all the dang on bills. Boyfriend. He wouldn't run me out of there. Not no boyfriend. Mm-mm-mm-mm. She said, I call the shots and pay zero. Damn, Carmen, you the boss and you don't pay shit. You got that morse, huh? That morse, baby. Like Cardi B say, I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how I got that ring, huh? She won't listen. How old is she, Mookie? Is she in her early 20s? They all don't listen around that age until they figure it out, until they bump their head. Then they want to come back and listen. He's from Trinidad and I'm from Florence, South Carolina. We live in Odenton, Maryland. Oh, okay. He from Trinidad and they was taught to pay all the bills. Okay. Didn't know that. Them Caribbeans. He's the baby daddy Amoira. I have always taught my sons to marry someone who wants something out of life. I guess they listen because one of my daughter-in-laws is tax analyst and the other daughter-in-law is a principal. Okay. You got some hard work. What your son do though? Where he working? Please don't tell me he knows no stay-at-home mom, dad. Stay-at-home mom, dad. There's a lot of these stay-at-home mom dads around here on this internet. A lot of them, honey. He not working. She said, oh, he don't work? Oh, my God. Mookie, your daughter 32 and she with a man that don't work? Honey, I need to talk to your daughter. What the hell is wrong with her? What is wrong with our niece, honey? We're gonna have to bring her on the show, honey. We need to talk to her. We need to have an intervention. All of us need to reach our hands out to this young lady. What the hell she doing with a dude? She 32 and he doesn't work. Oh no, baby. Child, what is he doing for, honey? She said she digmatized, honey. Please, ain't that much good Peter in the world, baby. You gotta have a job. If you want to be with me. Hey, you need to bring out some songs for Sister Girl, honey. Bring on the show. We'll get it straight. We ain't gonna cuss her out. We ain't gonna humiliate her nothing. But by the end of the show, I'm gonna have somebody. I'm gonna match her up with somebody else. Somebody with a job, honey. Somebody with a job. Somebody with a job will be very intimidating to that dude that don't have a job. We need to get her somebody with a job, baby. She said a job is better than no job. A job is better than no job. The fact that this man don't have no job, he shouldn't be getting no sex. Okay? He shouldn't be getting no free tail, honey. He ain't got no job. Woo, jeez. She said, that's not fair. I believe in being fair. Everybody have different situations and different living circumstances. But the more you say that because you have a husband and others probably feel different. Well, you probably right. But I still wouldn't do 50-50. 50-50 to me, I don't think I would do it even if I didn't have no husband. I promise you I wouldn't. If I did not have no husband, I would not do no 50-50. If I had to do 50-50, I'm not moving in with you. I'm not saying I do, and I'm not moving in with you. It's already stressed out as it is. Listen, being married is not no cakewalk. A lot of people think it's so beautiful and it's such an easy task. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task at all. Now, it can be rewarding, but at the same time, it's no cakewalk. If I had to pay 50, I promise you he would not be my husband. There's no benefits. He would not be my husband. I would live in my own house now. I have him scratch it every now and again or whatever, but he's not gonna be saying where you at when you coming home. Why you doing that? Why you say that? Why? Hell no. No way, no indeed. So she said, if I pay by myself, I'm going to be by myself, and that's where I am now. I didn't answer to no one. I live comfortably on my own and love it. Yeah, no, Lynn, I understand, honey, and probably that might be the best thing to be on your own, honey, because I would rather be on my own than to be with a man that's expecting me to pay half of every damn thing. I bought a bag of Skittles. It was 99 cents. You owe me 49.99. Hell no, get out of my face with that. Get out my face, baby. No, indeed. Broke boys don't deserve no coochie. Okay, Jazz. Who was it? Miss Magnificent. Your daughter boyfriend. Is he in school? At least he better be in school for law school or something. He better be in school because he just living there and don't pay jack. Oh no, baby. Mm-mm. She said that circumstances ain't my issue. If you can't afford to provide, you can't afford to lay up. Okay, girl, what you done said? She said, that's why I'm asking because it brings me to tears to leave my daughter and 2 grandsons into this is every day for months. I don't like it and hate to leave, but I gotta show her. I feel you. I feel you, Mookie. She too old though to not listen. She 32. Most of them don't listen when they in they 20s, but when they start getting in their 30s and they don't listen, honey, they give you big ass headaches. You hear me? You be like, what? You in your 30s and you still playing brr, duh. Yeah, sometimes you gotta bump their head a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, it is important that you live within your means. She said, that's like a man expecting me to give him his change back after a purchase. No, what change? Girl, what you done said? What you done said? No, give me my change. Give me my boy. You don't got your face with this $1.55. You tripping. She said, my daughter only 15. Ain't no boyfriend over here with her. Wait a minute. Oh no. So no. That wasn't you, Miss Magnificent. Okay. It was Mookie. Yeah, you right. You right. It's Miss Mookie. Well, anyway, that was the question. We're not gonna be on here long. I literally just wanted to answer that question, okay? About if you feel that both incomes are needed, would you consider you guys living beyond your means? And I said yes. Okay, yes. She said, I'm sorry, no man is laying up with me, no job, can't pay the bills. I feel you, girl. Sex ain't gonna pay them bills. Sex ain't gonna keep that light on, honey. Now it might make you a baby, and it might feel real, real good, but honey, it ain't gonna keep that light bill running, baby. No, indeed. No, indeed. Now, if I got to do 50-50, I'm about to be in my own place here. Because if I do 50-50, I'm going to be in my own place. And see, listen, a lot of single women don't understand that you really do got way more power, way more bargaining power than us married folks, honey. Because I'm telling you, child, you can have you a rent bill on Monday, light come on Tuesday, food come on Wednesday, clothes come on Thursday. Friday, you need the damn, the water bill paid. 6, you need the internet. Listen, man, I have me a guy for every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. I may use one of them days to rest. But other than that, honey, I'm going to have a whole lot of money. My whole check going to be mine. She said that was a great question. Yes, yes, I like that question. The answer to the question is yes, in my opinion. Okay, a new day. Thank y'all so very much. He better have some good credit and a job. I see you. She says, that's what I said. If a man don't have a job and can't afford to buy Pampers, why do you have him in our house? Child, please. She need an intervention. That's what she need. Because there's no way that man ain't. Listen, as much as you could do out there, you mean to tell me he don't even Uber or DoorDash or none of that? He don't do none of that? It's a lot of jobs out there. He don't do Amazon Flex? None of that? Come on, he gotta have something. You cannot possibly tell me this man stay at home every single day and don't do nothing. Come on, nothing. No way. She said, "Well, since this live is about to end, let me rewatch the one where you have no teeth." Okay, girl. Now you know where the main video from that come from. Let me drop that for you. It's a main video to that one. A lot of people don't be watching the whole lives, but let me give y'all the link to that one. You probably didn't know because I did the thumbnail a little different. Let me see, where is it at? Hold on. Oh, here it go, right here. That way you guys can watch the whole thing. Now, I went ahead and unhid some other videos as well. Now, our next video, here you go, right here. Our next video, we're going to be talking about Phaedra, ex-husband, child, Apollo, honey. Quite interesting. We're going to talk about him tomorrow, honey. Y'all come ready with your popcorn. I just think it's an interesting story, that's all. All right, I put the link to the whole video, to the one about the crime. Because the one I just did, I just took bits and pieces out. She said, read my comment. Where's your comment, Carmen Cutie? She said, more. In my younger days, I made up bills to get extra money. She said, I'm ready like we be. Listen. Yes, girl. Y'all got to make sure y'all check out the video for tomorrow, the live for tomorrow. We will be talking about Phaedra's ex-husband, Apollo, and his new wife. Okay, y'all make sure y'all pull up, honey. Pull up, pull up, pull up. I got so much content. Thank y'all for sending me these stories. And somebody sent me this story, actually. So make sure, or somebody sent me the story/question. Make sure you guys are sending me questions to talk about it with the more at gmail.com. And that is the same place that you can send me stories, okay? Talk about it with the more at gmail.com. The same name of the channel at gmail.com, okay? I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. And guess what? We did a whole live in under what? 1 hour. Oh, wow. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.